yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not familiar with PSAs, public service announcements, they're the government trying to tell you not to do drugs and things. And thankfully, we don't really have as many of those these days. There will probably come a time when most kids won't even know what the fuck a PSA is because we don't really have those anymore. But there used to be a time when they were all over the place. And yeah, I mean, here's a list. Here's a big playlist of a bunch of them. They're all like 30 seconds long or something. Let's just jump right into it.
Can you
Oh God, that's loud. Holy shit.
find the drug pusher in this picture? It's hard to believe kids this young are at risk because someone their age may be offering them drugs. Someone they think
Oh yeah, that girl was definitely on drugs.
is their friend. Talk to your kids about drugs. Tell them that anyone who offers them drugs is not
It's probably a cool dude. Probably not. Bass boosted. It's still loud as hell. Yeah, I don't know. I have it at like below half volume. I don't know what's up with that.
friend.
Is this? Hang on. Is this called Paranoid Elementary? This is really low quality, but as far as I could, oh, maybe it says Parkwood. It kind of looks like it says Paranoid Elementary. The answering machine. Oh.
Hi, Chris. It's Mom. Look, honey, I've got a lot of work
Oh, are we chugging?
to do, so I won't be
Oh,
home until
commence the
too
chugging.
late again. Just do the usual, you know, fix yourself a little something, anything you want. Oh, and I left
Oh, a little something. Oh, he's
some
fixing.
money for you on the counter. Use it for whatever you like. Now, Dad won't be home until Tuesday. He says hi. Oh, and somebody told me you quit soccer. Is anything wrong? Well, just leave me a note. Love
Yeah,
you.
I've only got room in my life for one White Rock, Mom. Sorry.
We're Everclear. Just your average band of losers and one-hit wonders. You know, when I was a kid, it was always assumed that
Guys, it's Sugar Ray. Guys, it's Trapped. Guys, it's insert band name here.
drugs were cool. I'd do any drug on the table. It didn't matter what it was. Man, I was wrong. Never talk about the damage it's going to do to you physically and mentally. It takes your life away from you. I threw away 14 years of my
What
life.
if you hate your life?
Sad. I used to be a stupid...
Sad. You know, I gotta say, we will be making jokes here, but the general overall rule is don't do illegal drugs, kiddos. It's probably a bad idea, unless it's still illegal to do marijuana where you live, in which case I'm legally obligated to still say don't do it, but I mean, but don't do anything harder than that, I would say. That's probably not a good, but you know, that being said, if ever there was something that made it seem cool to do drugs, PSAs sure were it.
No cliche. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody. Figure it out for yourself.
Oh yeah, it's called MAP. Oh god, I just noticed that. Musicians Assistance Program.
Listen to me. Don't listen to anybody.
Their original acronym of NAMBLA was already taken, so they had to go
Figure
with
it out
MAP.
for yourself. I don't know what else to say.
We have to watch a Sonic Says. Maybe.
You don't want to smoke weed. Turning down friends can be tricky.
Hey, Mike.
The saddest part about all of these commercials is that, like, for the most part, once in a while they'll mention cocaine or, like, smoking cigarettes. But for the most part, they're actively trying to stop children from smoking marijuana, which, I mean, yeah, you know, kids probably shouldn't smoke pot, but also it's pot. Like, I don't know, man.
Want some? No way, man.
If more of these commercials were dedicated to discussion about like hard drugs that can actually fuck your life up, and not meaningless scare paranoia about like a plant.
That stuff's illegal.
Hey, Mike.
That's illegal, you know.
Want some?
I'm allergic.
Hey, Mike. Want some?
No.
Oh damn! This dude's currently having a scarecrow toxin induced hallucination right now. He's gonna have to avoid the searchlights and get to the bat symbol at the end of the level.
Gotta stay level.
Mike.
Gotta stay level.
Want some?
It's just not for me.
It's cool.
Be confident. Be honest. Just be yourself.
That's right. Marijuana makes you hallucinate and lose time and lose track of space. And yeah, no, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah.
If you haven't talked to your kids about drugs, make an appointment.
Yo, Mom, what's up?
Yo, Mom, I know you sell cocaine to the kids down the block. Give me a little action, Mom. Come on.
For a free parent's guide to drug prevention, call 1-800-624-0100.
Don't forget the children. Join Channel 11 and Care for Kids.
We care for kids. Hang on. Hang on. There you go. There you go.
Kids.
Listen to me. I want you to cross at the corner and look both ways because people today will run right over you.
Today, the streets are even more dangerous than you think.
Now, remember in the 90s, back in the time when everybody was so busy trying to get to their, I don't know, back street, but well, you know, there was no like TV on demand at the time, so everybody was really in a rush to get back home to watch the new episode of Friends. Yeah, they would just run you right down if you were a kid walking down the street. Like sometimes they would aim for you. Carmageddon just came out around that time. You can't trust people.
You like flying? I got something that'll really make you fly.
So talk to your kids about drugs or somebody else.
Did anybody ever really try to push drugs on a little tiny Melvin kid like this? This kid looks like he's still in like 5th grade or something. Are they really trying to? I mean, I guess, but ugh.
For a free parent's guide to drug prevention, call 1-800-624-0100.
Do you think it doesn't matter if you do drugs? Well, it does matter. Because
It does matter. You're gonna pad out that pusher's bottom line.
can make kids die and go away. Then there'll be no best friends to play basketball with.
Oh, there'll be new best friends involved with gangs filled with a bunch of their other best friends, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Little brothers or sisters to show how to ride a bike. No.
Oh,
you.
damn. I want to live again, Clarence. Now, I know the obvious reference here is Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good, but fuck you. You're getting It's a Wonderful Life reference. Fuck off.
And that'll make a lot of people sad. You're too special to do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't die and go away.
Don't die and go away. What if I die and stick around? How about that?
Walter asked me to meet him in the bandit building at 5:30.
Okay, do we want to do another take here, children? This is awful. What the fuck are you saying? Listen to the real kids on the block. Well, I'm fucking trying, but this kid's mumbling harder than the fucking kid from Attaway General.
What? Walter asked me to meet him in the bandit building at 5:30.
You're not going to bandit building.
Why not?
Cause Walter do drugs.
Walter's my friend.
Walter is not your friend.
Yes, he is.
Why are they not talking? They're just like, what? This is awkward. This is really awkward.
No, you're not.
Yes, he is.
No, you're not. Walter dissing. If you go, I'm telling Mom.
But you my brother.
I don't care. Walter do drugs. And you ain't gonna do it with him.
Is that really an effective commercial? You can't make out 95% of what the fuck they're saying.
You look different. I wish people liked me more.
Why do I have to be like this?
Strange.
Why did it have to be
I
like
have these
this?
thoughts. I wish I were taller, cooler, stronger. Everybody.
Harder, better, faster, stronger. Why are none of these kids playing? I mean, some of them are. The white kids, it's reserved for the marijuana ads, I guess. I don't know.
I just don't want to. I think a lot of kids smoke pot. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't. Why do I have to be so different?
How can I tell if I'm really in love? Starring Ted Danson. Is that the same kid from the, hey man, you want to try smoking? The fucking, like, repeated hallucination commercial? I feel like that's the same kid. It's like Dwayne.
Maybe we're not as different as we think.
You know anybody that use drugs?
Yeah.
You ever did it?
Never.
Well, some people be pressuring you into doing it, you do it.
Not me. I'd never go near it. Would you?
No, because drugs mess up your mind. And it can't be what you want.
This is a realistic conversation. These kids standing here on the playground, separated across from the chain link fence, just talking about, oh yeah, no man, I've seen the needle and the damage done, a little part of it in every one, and every junkie's like the setting sun, man. Like I just don't go near the stuff.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid. But this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Don't be afraid, be a friend. Hang on. I would like to let you all know, I would just like to introduce into your lives, friend. That's all. Friend.
I mean, it's cool making new friends and all, but they weren't like us. They were, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them. But they seem pretty cool.
Well, that's more because they wear red and they're on the wrong side of the tracks, not because they smoke pot.
And we had a pretty good time. So, well, maybe my brother doesn't know everything.
Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you.
Don't be afraid.
Be afraid.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, Joey!
Some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. Marijuana.
Marijuana? Well, I mean, at least this kid's not busy selling, like, cheat codes or something. It could be worse.
What, chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do?
Oh boy, turtle power. Heroes in a half shell.
Kate.
Get a pizza.
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real. You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
That's right. The cure to drug problems is pizza. Thank you. Thank you very much, the 90s. You really aged well.
Chicken, you're a turkey.
He's right. Drug dealers.
Oh, we need the gif of the people going like, oh my god, and the guy falls over. We need that gif.
The dorks don't even talk to him.
That was a fucking hardcore burn there. Let's hear that one again.
You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken, you're a turkey.
Damn!
He's right. Drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to him. Cowabunga!
Cow, I'm a piece of fucking dog shit. This anti-drug PSA is a blizzard of balls.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
No one ever says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up. Don't let drugs get in the way of your dreams.
What the fuck was I looking at in this? I guess it's supposed to look like a ballerina at first.
No one ever says, I want to
and
be
then
a
they
junkie when I grow up.
like hilariously pratfall to the floor instead. And here it's Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black, and she's just like hilariously falling to the floor. Maybe this was supposed to be. I don't know. It's weird. This is a weird one. I like this one.
They said if I got drunk, I'd be one of the guys.
That's right, everybody. She overdosed on marijuana. Yes, and this guy's about to. Is this really well, I guess an alcohol PSA makes more sense than a marijuana PSA. Why is it that these people are so able to get the effects of drinking down when it comes to these PSAs? Whenever you see a drinking PSA, it's not like realistic, but it generally alludes to what being drunk is actually like, I would say. But whenever you see one of these marijuana PSAs, it turns these fucking people into like, I don't know, some kind of 80s comic book supervillains, like hopped up on PCP and throwing cars. It's like, have these people ever even fucking heard of marijuana? What the fuck?
They said if I got drunk, I'd be one of the guys. They lied. Find out the truth about drugs. Drugfreeworld.org.
Drug-free PSA. This one's from 2004. This one's about heroin. And she's the heroine of the story. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. All those 2004 cut jeans. Oh, is the person?
Life is about choices.
Is it gonna be her? Oh my God! It's the ending of Tenet.
What's yours?
Christopher Nolan was making PSAs all the way back from 2004.
Your kids might be able to hide their drugs from you, but they can't hide the facts. Go to drugfreeamerica.org.
Some of these are just so simple and straight to the point. I have to like them a little better than the ones that are like fucking roundabout and take way longer and become infinitely more hilarious in the process. There's another heroin one.
Remember, when you're vomiting, to kneel. Because if you stand up, you could pass out and bash your head. And always hold on to the sides.
Who the fuck stands up and throws up?
If you prefer, the head lean. It's harder to miss that way.
The head lean is the OG strategy.
Just a few tips for those of you who are going to do heroin. Because you're going to spend a lot of time here.
Or like drink or like eat clams. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why people might throw up. Maybe they've got a condition. Back in my day, we had to climb over 6 fences uphill to get our crack.
My teacher tells us all we gotta do is just say no. And the other day, a policeman came to our class talking about say no too. But my teacher doesn't have to walk home to this neighborhood.
What? Speak up!
And maybe the dealers are scared of the police.
Yeah, man, the dealers, man. They told me to just say no. My man, I just want to say no, man.
But they're not scared of me. And they sure don't take no for an answer.
To Kevin Scott and all the other kids who take the long way home, we hear you. Don't give
Man, LA Noire is weirder than I remember.
Give up.
Hi, KB. Who are your friends?
My dog Donut, my buddy Marty.
Hey, kitty, what's up?
This commercial is this is some nice. This is giving me like the 90s vibes right now. I like this. This is whatever you have to say about these terrible PSAs. They're pretty nostalgic. They're kind of fun.
Classmate Ocean. Oh yeah, there's Kelly. She's okay. Hi, I'm Kai.
She's okay.
We're not your friends.
Well, there's these two guys at school, Jesse and Jeff. Jeff does drugs and he tries to get us to do it too.
There's this one kid named Ahmed, and my dad says that he did 9/11.
He thinks he's cool because he hangs out with Jeff.
Hey guys, wanna have some fun?
No thanks, man.
Yeah,
Jeff keeps inviting the kids at school to his family's key parties, and I think it's weird.
nice guys.
Hello, my name's Penny. I think people shouldn't do drugs. They can make you forget things, like which animals have stripes. Anybody might get clumsier, so you can't jump rope as good. Drugs can get you in big trouble. You could go to principal's office or go to jail.
What?
Can get you in big trouble.
No, go back.
Rope is good.
Go back again.
Clumsier, so you can't jump rope as good.
Can't jump rope as good? This is a commercial for children. Children are going to see this. You don't need to be instilling the bad way that children speak into the children's minds as if they're right. You gotta have positive grammatical role models in these kinds of commercials that teach the kids how to actually talk. Also, foreverly wrapped up, tied up, deletized, permanently deletized. Oh God.
Drugs can get you in big trouble. You could go to principal's office or go to jail. Then you can't watch TV or eat pizza. Recess is good. Hamsters are good. Birthday parties are real good. Drugs are bad. I wouldn't do drugs.
There's so much to unpack with this commercial, man. I don't like this one. This one's making me pause way too much. Let's just move along. Let's just not worry about that longing gaze that she just gave and the hearts that bloomed around the dog and her. That's fine.
They said that Ritalin would help me focus.
Wait. A drug PSA for Ritalin? Isn't Ritalin the one that all the parents put their kids on so that they would shut the fuck up? Just with this like Little Big Planet soundtrack that's happening while his kid's contemplating teen sewer slide.
They lied.
They lied.
Truth about Ritalin. Drugfreeworld.org.
There's been multiple of these PSAs so far that have just ended with "they lied." That's not very creative, guys.
They said.
We got a PSA here for Harry-On. So this is a brand new drug most people haven't heard of.
Heroin would be the best high I ever had.
Now, did you ever picture yourself having the strength to throw that TV at the wall like that before heroin? Let's be real here,
sweetheart.
Once again, I must state that we do not condone or endorse any illegal substances here in the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, sweetie, listen to me.
You know, heroin makes you just want to occasionally play a little game of tug of war with your mom. Cheese it, it's the fuzz.
They said heroin would be.
I can't get the cap off!
The best high I ever had. They lied. Find out the truth about heroin. Drug-free.
They lied. Guys, they say drugs good, but they say bad. They wrong. They bad. Drug bad. They lie. Drug not good. Drug bad. Confirm my age. It's a PSA. It's for children. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right, no frying pan PSA for us, but we do get the Partnership for a Drug-Free America PSA. You've been drafted.
You might not want to be involved in the war on drugs, but make no mistake, if you're a parent, you've been drafted. Call for a free parent's guide to drug prevention. 1-800-624-0100.
It's kind of funny. It's ironic how America took the approach to fighting drugs. It wasn't just let's not do drugs. It was the war on drugs, just like that successful war we ran in Vietnam. Hell yeah, brother, America! Sweetheart, I thought we talked about this. You weren't supposed to watch Teen Titans Go. But Mommy, it's a good show with good characters and it's funny sometimes. Sweetie, you've disgraced the whole family. I did not raise you watching the original series for this. Okay, Boomer.
I remember this kid, Terrence. He was the most incredible player I've ever seen. I'd go into work and come out, and Terrence would still be there, practicing his foul shots. I stopped and just watched him. He made 76 baskets in a row.
Okay.
Terrence thought he'd only smoke crack once. That's too bad. I would have cheered for him in the NBA.
So this guy threw fucking, what did he say? What absurd number did he say?
Practicing his foul shots. I stopped and just watched him. He made 76 baskets.
76 baskets in a row? Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Terrence thought he'd only smoke crack once.
If only he hadn't done crack, he would have been able to, you know, honestly, it seems like the crack brought him down to a fucking human level. He was performing at like a fucking 5,000. He was batting 5,000 before that.
That's too bad.
Fucking Terrence, the last son of Krypton over here.
I would have cheered for him in the NBA.
I would have cheered for him. Also, yeah, why were you like an old man watching some child play basketball? Anyways, it's fine. It was the 90s. It was a different time.
There's this thing going around called sniffing.
Oh, yeah, sniffing. Sniff those toesies. Yeah, mistress, yeah.
You think you're getting high, but the dizzy, fuzzy feeling is just what happens when your brain doesn't get oxygen.
And now she's...
The chemicals get in the way.
Okay.
So it's like you're not breathing. That's how sniffing causes brain damage and death.
Now, what? Sniffing? What? Is this a thing? I mean, I know about like snorting cocaine. What the fuck is sniffing? What are we talking about here? What are we sniffing?
So when you think you're sniffing, your brain
huffing paint. Oh.
Then your brain is pretty much right.
Okay. Maybe it's Jenkum. Maybe they're talking about sniffing Jenkum. That makes sense. You know, there was a time there where all the kids, it was all the rage around the world to be doing the Jenkum. So it makes sense that they would want to, you know, crack down on that situation.
There are lots of different names for noses. Snout. Schnoz.
Boy, it sure took a lot of weird fucking styles with these ads, didn't they? Jesus Christ.
Ski slope. Booger factory. But no matter what kind you have, or what you call it, if you use your nose to sniff household stuff to get high...
Is this Eric Idle?
You could get brain damage. Or die. And that's called just plain stupid!
You know, he's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sniffs all night and he injects all day.
Once again, folks, item J343 is the Surfing Monkey Coin Bank.
Monkey. Little monkey fella. Just sitting there, like, you know, on the TLC network. Just, you know, being sold out to people. Little monkey coin bank there.
Folks, item J343 is the Surfing Monkey Coin Bank. It's great for graduations, wedding gifts, and I believe we sold out on this one last time, so please do not let this one pass you by.
Why does he look like he's a monkey that's like on the run from the law? He's wearing like a prison jumpsuit. I don't like this.
Now let's go to caller.
This is a shifty monkey right here.
Scott in Nashville. Now, Scott, I understand you just bought 15 of our Surfing Monkey Banks. Is that true?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? There is an artisan out there that's making the Surfing Monkey coin banks, and this thing is a piece of art, okay?
And bought 15 of our Surfing Monkey Banks.
And so our boy wanted to buy 15.
Is that true?
Is it true?
Yeah.
And that's basically what my response to that would be. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with buying a bunch of smoking monkeys or surfing monkeys or whatever the fuck. This commercial sucks. I hate this commercial. They start out the commercial enticing you with that beautiful monkey fella. And then they're like, oh yeah, but if you wanted to buy this on the shopping network, then you're an asshole. Then you're a bad person. Wow.
Oh man, I'm on TV.
People do shit they regret. I mean, yeah, potentially, but who would ever regret buying a surfing monkey coin bank or 15 of them? Come on, you could give one to all your friends. Or you could like have them all together and start like a little monkey coin bank marching band or something. There is no end to the possibilities.
In 6th grade, about 1 in 13 kids have tried pot. In 7th, about 1 in 5.
Yo, a roach clip. Oh, man.
Be sure your kids know you don't want them to use drugs.
Oh my god. Okay, here's a fucking Bloodborne boss. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this fucking thing looks like the cover art for a Resident Evil game. Yeah, well, that's fine, but, you know, some of us have allergies and we can't help the sniffing. Okay, drug-free America. So we've watched a bunch of these. How many more? Wow, there's a lot more in this playlist. Okay. Well, we can probably make it through this playlist, but before we do that, let me No, don't worry about anything you see here with Vine sauce or anything. This is a totally original meme. Joel never found this meme. This is totally original.
Holy cannoli, kids, I'm Mario, and I'm telling you, if you're not watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, you're gonna turn into...
You go to hell before you die.
Goomba, don't be the last on your block to be playing with pasta power.
So back in the 90s, of course, there was this Mario PSA, or there was this Mario cartoon with live-action segments. Of course, many of you already know this, but with live-action segments by Captain Lou Albano, and...
What would you do if you were the victim of a crime or saw a crime being committed? First, stay calm, then find a phone and call the police. Tell them your name and where you are, what happened, and if anyone was hurt. If a car was involved and you saw the license plate, then tell them the numbers you remember.
Tell them how many shooters there were, kid. If there was any illegal substances, make sure you get them a full rundown.
When they arrive, tell them...
Don't touch anything. You'll be picked up as a suspect, kid. I know that the hard way.
Everything. You know the police can't stop crime without your help. Have you been fingerprinted yet? It's fun, and it's free. And best of all, if anything should ever happen to you, it will help the police if they need to search for you. No one has the fingerprints like yours.
If you ever get, like, abducted, wow, holy shit, this is dark. But the 90s was dark. Wow, I like this long pause that he takes while he's trying to, like...
It will help the police if they need to search for you.
If your fucking body is in a ditch somewhere, you know, it'll help the police to find that body and, you know, conclude the investigation. If you, you know, with your fingerprints and everything. And then he takes this long, like, awkward inhale.
Has the fingerprints like yours, because everyone's fingerprints are different. You can get fingerprinted at any police station. Ask your parents to take you today, and you'll feel safe.
Wait, what the fuck is this? I am just now realizing what the fuck this guy's trying to tell people. Like, what? Get your kid fingerprinted? What? Is that a thing? Who the fuck ever did that? I have never heard of this before. People in chat seem to be confused by this, too. Apparently, you take your kid to get fingerprinted. If you live in an area where crime is so unbelievably off the charts and there's Sangies left and right, then, yeah, I mean, might as well get your fucking kids' dental records filled out as well.
And so will they. Do you know someone that owns a gun or a knife? Remember, guns and knives aren't toys. They can hurt people or even kill them. It could happen to your best friend.
I mean, have you ever stepped in a Lego?
Or you. Even if you think the gun isn't loaded or the knife isn't sharp, leave them alone. You wouldn't want to be wrong. Remember, guns and knives can kill. I'm telling it to you.
I am telling it to you.
When you're home alone, it's important to
Oh, here we've got some interesting mixing on this one.
keep your doors and windows locked. If you have a deadbolt, lock it.
I've got
If
like
you-
the fucking storm whipping through my ear on the right side, and on the left side we've got barely audible Mario.
Have a safety chain, put it on. Then lock the regular door locks too. Ask your parents to show you how to work the window locks too. Be sure all the windows are locked. Locks help keep trouble out. When you go out to play, be sure to let your parents know
There
where
was a time when we needed to explain to children to lock their doors. Wow.
you'll be and with
Not
whom
even
you'll
just children, like the families in general.
be playing. If they need you, or if you don't come home on time, they have to know where to look. If you should have a problem with an adult or a teenager, or you get hurt while you're playing, remember, your parents can't help unless they know where you are. Play it safe. Always let them know. Believe me, it's the right way.
It's weird because we think of the 80s and the 90s or whatever as being like more safe in general. Like everybody was happy and fine and nobody was ever in had any problems because it was the 90s. But man, every fucking cartoon had to end with like, hey, if you ever get horribly abducted and mutilated by some fucking psycho, just remember, scream really loud so your parents hear. Like, what the fuck was going on in the 90s?
You knew it was stolen. I hope you'd say no, because if you accept stolen property, the law says you're just as guilty as the one who stole it. If you went for a ride in a stolen car or damaged something that was stolen, you'd be responsible too. So be smart. Say no to stealing. Do you know what a stranger is? A stranger is a person you don't know. And if someone you don't know...
The wide range of stuff that they would cover on these like Just Say No segments too is amazing. You jump from drugs to stealing to like get fingerprinted by the cops, you know, like
offers you a ride in a car,
I have
or
no
wants
idea.
to give you money or candy or gifts, get away. Strangers can act friendly, but they may not be. They might want to hurt you. Run to your closest, safest place. Tell your parents or your teacher. Show them you're too smart for strangers.
Where was the drug? Give me the drug one.
Do drugs, you go to hell.
Fuck off. I need the full drug one. How could that one not have the full drug? Fuck you. Fuck you. We got other Mario. Where is the... Alright, I guess this works.
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill.
If you're Buddhist or something, don't worry about it. Find a stranger down the road, but...
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
You go to hell before you die. That's still such a classic. Still so very, very good. So that was the Mario one, or at least part of it anyway. Let's watch some more of these ones. We did the sniffing one. Let's do this one. Crystal. Oh, I guess we can't watch this one. Match. Sonic says maybe. Christmas lit miss it lit match stick it's lit. Keep it real. Am I about to be copyright claimed for whatever the fuck this is? Thank you. Very cool. Oh, wait. Is this fucking Massive Attack? This is either Massive Attack. This is something. This is like oh, I think it's Tricky. I think it's Pumpkin from Max and Quay. This song is very familiar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from Max and Quay. Anyways, so we're not gonna listen to more of that. I don't need to get claimed for that.
Mamas like you make my
Oh God, why are they?
job so easy when you don't tell your children just how deadly crack is. But my baby's too young, you say. Yeah, and I'm hooking them younger every day. But they don't have the money, you say. Huh. Once my customers get hooked on crack, they lie, cheat, and steal to get more. So thanks for not telling Junior about guys like me. I just love getting first crack at 'em.
Oh boy, they got the puns too. He loves getting the first crack at him. So is that commercial basically just saying, hey, thanks for the free publicity with all these weird drug PSAs. I got more kids who know about drugs now than ever. Thanks, parents.
In advertising, they say one of the surest ways to get your message across is to put celebrities in your commercial. We hope they're right.
This seems like this doesn't seem very good. Maybe don't do this. Maybe don't do this. Wow, that's disrespectful. We're just gonna take these pictures of these fucking dead people and use them to, like, manipulate children. That's great. Anyway, here's the Pink Floyd song Seamus. I hate that. I hate that shit. Can we go over this again? This dude here is just sitting here being a bro, having a J, and he's like, I can stop smoking pot anytime I want. And then this fucking bitch narc dog is like, okay, how about right now? And it's like, he doesn't want to stop now, asshole. He said anytime he wants. You can't just come along and be like, oh yeah, we'll stop now then. It's like, no, fuck you. It's not how it works. Next week is better. You disappoint me. Man, we got one person in chat here who keeps being like weirdly, I don't know, like, why not be a bro without a bad drug? It's a plant from the earth, friend. Please remove that stick from your ass. Thank you.
Want a hit? Want to smoke a joint before trying this on?
See, even the old golden girl grannies here have no problem with it.
Here you go, Ellen. You want to get high? We got some great high stick in the back. Smoke. Smoke. Kind buds. Sexy. You're gonna love this stuff. It'll get you.
Guys, don't smoke pot. It'll ruin your video quality, just like this.
High.
Now you know what? Now you know what a 13-year-old's day can be like. What? I mean, yeah, you know, to be fair, sure, you're a kid and you're in school. I'm sure a lot of people will be trying to push things on you. And you should probably be not feeling like you're forced to do anything. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just have a little bit of difficulty seeing a bunch of like old people talking about smoking pot and being like, oh yeah, definitely the next generation is doomed.
They said half a hit of E would be fun.
And also, can we talk about how this drug PSA shit came out like 30 years after Haight-Ashbury and would like fucking the entire like 60s fucking hippie movement happened, and then 30 years later those people decided, oh yeah, we should probably make sure that our kids can't do that though, because we sure acted like idiots. And the worst part is too, is like, you got so many ads here that will like demonize marijuana, and then they'll come along with one here where it'll be like ecstasy or heroin. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, ecstasy and heroin probably aren't things you want to be doing in your life, but I mean, fuck, the way that they reefer madness up their scare tactics for the pot, it's like, I don't know, man. If you're a kid, if you know what the effects of marijuana actually are like and you see this shit, you're probably not going to be inclined to believe them when they say how terrible like heroin and shit are. And those things are terrible, so it's like, I don't know. These people seem like they're kind of defeating their own purpose
said half
here.
a hit of E would be fun. They lied.
They lied!
The truth about drugs.
Druggy bad! They say drug good, but I hate heavy drug and it bad.
Drugfreeworld.org.
I confirm my age. Suck my cock. Just once.
They said I wouldn't get hooked after the first hit.
See, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like, yeah, you very well probably will smoke crack or something and immediately get like addicted to it because it's a bad, terrible substance that you shouldn't be doing. But the way that they portray, like, oh man, I walked near somebody with a fucking, there was literally one of those ads that we watched a while ago there, the one where he kept walking in the room and his friend kept offering him the joint. The ad was literally basically just saying, yeah, even if you're near someone smoking pot, you'll wind up like weirdly hallucinating and acting like a psycho. And it's like, no, that's not true. If you're going to spread lies about the one thing, it doesn't bode well for your, it doesn't make people trust you or believe you when you start spreading truths about other things.
They said I wouldn't get hooked after the first hit. They lied. Find out.
Druggy bad! Did they really think this was a good campaign? They lied.
The truth about drugs. Drugfreeworld.org.
They say drug good, but it's not good. They lie. They lie. Why they lie? Not good.
They said drugs would make you cool.
Here we got another one.
Go in my room. I just asked you. No, shut up, Mom. Tell me to shut up. Leave me alone. Get back here. Mijo.
Just say it to my face, dude. What? Just say it, dude. What?
Your waifu sucks, man. There, I said it.
What's wrong with you? Man, forget you guys.
Forget you guys. I'm gonna get my Ray Ayanami body pillow, and none of you can stop me.
Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. Pay attention in my class.
Wake up, Chrono.
They said drugs would make you cool. They lied. Find out the truth about drugs. Drugfreeworld.org.
Okay,
He said he'd love me.
Okay, no more of this, please. No more of
They lie. They say bad. They say good. They bad.
No more of this, please. Are there any other like PSAs that are particularly like non-drug PSAs? Oh, Canadian PSAs. Oh, this will be fun. Here's the top 30 scariest Canadian PSAs. This will be good. So I don't know if we saw any Canadian ones throughout those last videos we were watching, but Canada had some weird PSAs in and of itself. You probably don't expect it, but we're really setting the stage here with this music. There's a good chance I'm going to remember some of these. I think I might remember this one, actually. First of all, can we appreciate that this is a commercial where you're just sitting at your TV and you're watching Friends or whatever back in the fucking 90s whenever this ad came out. And then this commercial plays and it's literally just a baby screaming for like 30 seconds. That's great. That's so good. You know, if you can't get your message to resonate with people without having a screaming baby in their face, then frankly, it's just not a message worth hearing. I made my mistakes. Yes, that's a drunk driving PSA. No, you don't understand, because sometimes babies have parents who drink and drive. I don't know. But fuck you, screaming baby. Pay attention to us. Number 29, Graveyard. Manitoba Public Insurance. Oh, they tried to make me concerned for a second, but the acting was just so that was pretty good.
I thought you were done with those guys.
I just went to pick up my CDs.
You better go. You told her we'd be there by 10.
Yeah. We're out of here.
Okay, then. Thank you, Manitoba Public Insurance. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's better than... So far, that one was at least better than some of the other ones we've seen.
You are so beautiful.
Here's a cool song to get me fuckered. So, pictures exploding. Very cool. Very cool. Boy, we got a lot of good copyright music here. Someone in chat asked me earlier, but can Twitch can Twitch copyright claim you for music? No. Instead, Twitch just removes your entire account if they decide that you've been copyright infringing. Instead of just occasionally getting a copyright claim, they'll just completely remove you from the site. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. I actually did an extensive read through Twitch's guidelines and policies yesterday. And apparently 90% of the things that the top streamers on this site do is against the rules. So how about that one? Really? Wow, are we really doing... Wow, they really went full Mudahar telling people not to get their cheeks spread by Bubba in this PSA. Wow, Jesus Christ. Canada's going hard in more ways than one. Yeah, you get awesome gay sex in prison. That's right.
This tape used to be Happy. In the beginning, he was keen to help. But as time passed, he realized this job should have been given to someone else. As pressure mounts, he threatens to leave. Finally, just when he's needed most, he quits.
What? What the fuck is this even? Okay. Okay, then.
There once was a nail.
Check your pipes for... like bad tape, I guess.
Without a job. He'd done his duty proudly for years. Then one day, it was taken from him. He was sure someone would notice and put him back to work.
The nail began the uprising against all white people.
But no one did. Hope turned to despair. Finally, he decided he would be ignored no longer.
Okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you really? It's a fucking nail. What are you doing trying to shock people on TV for no reason other than... Come on, Nova Scotia. Come on. Dude just fucking stabs himself in the brain with a nail on like television. Wait. I'm sorry, I need to hear this again. Hang on. Hold the phone. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm fixing it. I'm figuring it out. I'm working on it. Okay, well, this is not good. Okay, actually, yeah, this is pretty not good. Seems like my one of my hard drives has completely shit the bed. So that's not good. There was a song there. The reason I stopped was because there was a song there which sounds exactly like Rayman 2. But now I'm not able to access my hard drive, and that's a problem. I don't like that one. That's not good. That's not very good right there. What's happening there? That's not so good. And we just okay, and we're crashing, and we're okay. Sorry for the interruption. I was just trying to find a thing, but now I don't know what's going on. Bad things are happening. This will be cleared up in a second, but yeah. It's that one. Hang on. Does that fix it? There you go, baby. Okay, we just had a little bit of a problem. It's all been fixed. Now now let me show you what I was meaning to show you. So, we were doing this PSA, right? And we had this, there was like this beat that was playing, right? And this girl, I guess she's like chilling. And this beat starts happening, and fucking, I knew that I recognized that from something, and I was right. Is it this one? Rayman 2, baby! No, that might just be like a stock beat or something, but... I have, specifically, I noticed that it was slowed down because I've fucking used this beat in the past in my own music. I've slowed it down myself. This is amazing. This is quite the revelation. I did not expect to hear Rayman 2 beats today, but... And that is a good song. It's a shame that it's being used on this, like, whatever this is. I guess this is like a rape PSA or something. That's right, chat members. Only men can be abusive. There's never been a woman who's ever been physically or mentally or emotionally abusive once. Ever once. Not once. Not one single time. It's never happened. Only men. It's that toxic masculinity, chat.
Hey, Stacy. La violence, c'est pas toujours frappant, mais ça fait toujours mal. Besoin d'informations? Rendez-vous au violon.
There's like more to the song there with that beat. I want to know what that beat originally comes from. God damn it. Actually, the Rayman 2 soundtrack was from I think it was from a French-Canadian guy. Maybe he took it from the Abuse PSA commercial. Who knows? Surgery and wheelchair from Molson.
All right. First,
why is a beer company giving us PSAs?
Reconstruct the nose, bone graft the cheek, 4 or 5 operations, and then... So you're drinking and driving tonight, right?
No, my girlfriend's drinking and driving. I'm just a passenger.
Jeez. Passengers usually fly through the windshield.
Really?
Good thing you're seeing me before the accident.
Yeah. Great.
Great. Oh, you gotta love these ads that come from a fucking beer company telling people not to drink and drive. These like court-appointed, necessary, mandatory ads. Oh, you mean we gotta tell people to stop? You mean we gotta tell people to not drink all the time? Aw, god damn it. Here's the Molson PSA.
So this is the lightest wheelchair in its category. As you can see, it has a very small wheelbase. That's giving you very, very sharp turns. Good. Jump in, give it a try. And also, being titanium, you get a lifetime warranty.
Also, yeah, who the fuck plans to be drinking and driving? Who goes to their doctor and is like, oh yeah, my friend's gonna be drinking and driving later. I'm just gonna be in the front seat. We got it all worked out. She's gonna have 6 drinks of sangria.
See on the frame.
5 tequilas.
This big party of yours happening?
Tomorrow. Probably get totally hammered. Drive home.
I mean, nobody says anything. No, but listen. Nobody ever says anything about drinking and driving in a wheelchair. I get that's not the point of the commercial, but still. If you're in a wheelchair, you can drink and drive as long as you... Don't listen to me. I'm making jokes and I'm not a role model.
Joanne, let me take...
Oh, I hope this is a copyrighted song too. That's great. Yeah, throw those cigarettes. The lighter and the... Okay. And she's gonna... What are we doing here? I guess smoking is bad. I mean, she turned into like a MILF there for a second. But that's true. Don't smoke. That is a good... Okay. Snicker sack? What the fuck is this? Bum bum ba-dum. By the way, I can make jokes about kids who have 2 prosthetic legs because I have a prosthetic arm. I'm allowed to make that. Those are my people. I can make jokes about my people. Thank you.
On va devoir amputer.
See, that guy back there is me. Oh boy. You just don't give a damn. Okay, then. What a strange commercial. There was like multiple amputations and like... Alright then. I guess that was... Okay, I think I get that one. It was going backwards. The kid... That's the kid he hit and like... Okay. Alright. Well, I kind of get it, but it's also still like... Pretty dumb.
Yeah, Speed. Yeah, the Flash season 10. Yeah. Oh no. Whoa, shit.
See, this is visually representing the rough period in Sonic's history. The speed represents Sonic, and then, you know, you can see what happens there when Sonic 06 came out.
Mélanie. Alex.
Choose
Mélanie,
life,
parle-moi.
not speed.
Dis quelque chose, Alex.
There's so many PSAs for everything. Speeding, drinking, smoking pot, fucking abuse. It has to stop! What the fuck is this? These people really fancy themselves artists, don't they? They can't literally just have a guy come on screen and be like, hi, yeah, you probably shouldn't do this. This is a bad idea. They have to do this crazy fucking Christopher Nolan, like, Memento bullshit. Graphic design is his passion. So this is just what happens when you let a woman drive. I mean, it seems like someone was getting a pretty high score in Carmageddon there. I don't know. This is like the second Carmageddon reference today. That's weird. I mean, if a truck crashes into a car in the farmland and no one's around to hear it, did anybody really die? Such a strange, like, PSA. Like, yeah, don't drive and fall asleep. Like, okay, you might as well tell people not not to fucking drive while sitting backwards. Tell people not to drive with their fucking eyes blindfolded. It's like, mother... Oh, I think I remember this one. This is a Canadian classic.
Is he coming up? Yes.
I hate this commercial, man. This is even as a child, I thought this commercial was stupid. They're trying to make these kids out to be the bad guys because I guess some other asshole hit this dude with his car. Like, F for that guy, I guess, but I don't think it's the fucking fault of the people who were just drinking and partying and having a good time. I mean, yeah, they probably shouldn't have been... He was also charged with the death of Ross Kent. Like... Who is Sandy J? Is Sandy J the one in the car, or like the one who hit the guy? I don't know. This is so bizarre. This is such a dumb commercial. They're blaming the people in the other car. Then why did we focus on the people in the one car? Like, what was the point of that? It makes it seem like fuck those guys because they were drinking and the cop had to pull them over and do his job, and then uh-oh, some other thing happened. It's like, that's just a weird one. So anyways, here's Granny.
Tu hâte de voir mamie?
Alex, tu relevé de ralenti.
Ben non, c'est correct. J'ai juste hâte d'arriver.
No, that's okay. I'm just looking forward to it. I haven't had a nice night with mommy in a long time.
Un accident. Ça frappe beaucoup de monde.
We are all responsible for our conduct. These Quebec ones go hard. Wow, that's a long song if it's still playing after they crash. Don't worry, guys. It's probably better that you crash. Looking at the sight of you, you probably were all gonna wind up in a teen slasher film at some point, anyways. So it's probably for the best. When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Un accident, ça frappe beaucoup de monde.
Monsieur Simard?
Oui?
Êtes-vous le père de Sarah?
Oui?
Est-ce qu'on peut rentrer? On aimerait vous parler.
Well, these PSAs are kind of a bummer. Let me just friend. There you go. Now we're all feeling a little better.
Je sais que je devrais pas faire ça, mais je peux pas m'empêcher de texter.
And here's a dead
Je sais
child.
que mes parents vont être tristes, mais je peux pas m'empêcher de mourir.
Jesus Christ.
S'il vous plaît, empêchez-vous de texter.
Thank you, Quebec. Very cool. Oh, we got just more corpses here. Just more fucking corpses. You gotta love the gall these fucking people have where they're just like, yeah, just throw fucking corpses and like screaming agony murder on TV. It's fine. It's for a good cause, guys. Definitely not gonna traumatize anybody. And yeah, texting and driving probably shouldn't happen. But then having to see this on television also probably fucking shouldn't happen. Let's move along. This is worse than Mulan 2020.
Masculin, 34 ans, collision latérale. C'est bon, on va le passer. Facial, je corrige.
Oh God.
Un
Why is it
accident,
always Quebec too?
ça frappe beaucoup de monde. Des parents, des enfants, des conjoints, des collègues. C'est toute notre société qui est touchée.
80% des accidents sont liés au comportement sur la route et non à la fatalité. On peut faire.
Oh my God. This is just getting okay. This is just getting depressing at this point. So, you know, actually, before we quit, what's the number one? What is the number one scariest PSA? Is this number one or like what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Hey, I'm wearing a busted harness
What,
here.
what is this? Why are there like 1,000 of these now? What is happening? Number 2. Oh God. Well, there goes that guy. You know, people often ask me how I got my hook hand, and I didn't know we still had footage of the incident. Anyways, here's the number one scariest Canadian PSA. No! Oh my God. What the fuck? You can't just put that on TV! Padlock. Padlock. What the fuck? Here's a dead fucker. Here's a guy's exploded fucking head. Padlock. What was the point? What was the point of that? Padlock. All right. Well, that's scary Canadian PSAs. Very scary. We got powerful child abuse PSA. God damn, this is This is fucking depressing. Let's just do some more good old-fashioned, family-friendly drug PSAs. In fact, guys, should we watch the Nostalgia Critic video? Should we end the stream with the Nostalgia Critic video here? I feel like this might be interesting. This one's from 2008. This is back when Nostalgia Critic was still decent. Fuck no. Do the AIDS PSA? He's remembering it. Do they think TV is live leak or what? No, guys, you don't understand. It's a fictionalized thing for education. It's for a good cause. It's like if I made my fucking animal abuse video just a picture of a dead puppy and just was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I know it's shocking and horrible, but it's for a good cause, guys. No, you don't understand. It's for a good cause. Top 15 creepiest anti-drug PSAs. Seems like most people in chat do not want to watch the Nostalgia Critic. So that's fair. Disturbing. We can watch some Watch Mojo. That's always good. Random piffs. 5 more drug PSAs. Captain Lou Albano. There you go. Oh, here's the Michael Jordan one, the classic.
I'm Michael Jordan. McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about: kids. Kids are the reason McDonald's sponsors their Get It Straight program, a national drug awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18, you have lived only 1/4 of your life? When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just...
You don't go to hell before you die.
It's about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop.
Oh yeah, you can in fact see him reading the script. In fact, even here in the classic,
stop it.
You can see, even in the classic clip, you can see his eyes looking at the camera, looking over at the script.
Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be.
This is a cut scene from Space Jam. Little known fact.
And so do I.
Okay, have you ever had a dream like this? No, but I hope I don't. Anti-drug PSAs, anti-drug games. Damn, if anti-drug commercials were real life, I learned it from watching you! Let's do one of these top 10 ones, actually, because top 10 American drug PSAs. So these are the top 10 classic American drug PSAs. I'm sure we'll see some that we're familiar with. What the fuck is this? Why is pets aren't toy? Why does this have the fucking energy of like a Power Rangers opening? Howdy everyone, this week's Rootin' Tootin' episode. Oh my god.
Think they come to my place for a little party. You'll like my friends. They're good listeners. And with this new drug, crack, I'm attracting a younger crowd. Bill here is 16.
Wow, thanks, Zaz. Very
Tracy, cute gal, 14. So join the party. Try crack. I could use the company.
I just... Uncle Fester's demonic cousin. Yeah. Why is this like a commentary video with text? This is dumb.
Now, don't just sit.
Anyways, there's Peter Griffin. Let's do a different one that's not like a commentary video. Disturbing PSAs. Worst. Well, that's Watch Mojo. Solar discount in top 10. Random piffs. Scary. We already saw scary Canadian ones. We don't need to see any more of those. People's fucking heads exploding. People getting wiped out. Assorted 1980s anti-drug PSAs. Why don't we watch this? This is the Just Say No era. This is classic.
Parents, I'm here to talk to you about a very difficult subject, drugs. And that includes alcohol. Nearly 10,000 young people ages 7 to 17 wrote letters to me about drugs. Some wrote because they felt they couldn't talk to their parents about it. So I've promised that I'd tell you how they feel. Your children want to talk to you about drugs. They have questions. They need your help to make the right choice when the time comes, to say no to drugs. Don't assume that your children will never be asked to use drugs.
Guys, drugs made me lose the use of my left ear. F's in chat.
And may be making a decision about trying drugs today, right now. And maybe you can't be there to make the decision for them.
They might be over there hemming and hawing over the drugs, trying to up and lower their, their amount that they're bartering for the drugs, They might be trying to min-max their mercantile stat a little bit just to get a bit of an advantage. Kids are crafty.
Can increase the chances they'll say no. This brochure can help. Write for If My Parents Only Knew, the National PTA, 700 North Rush Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60611. And remember, the best time to stop children from using drugs is before they start.
Are these all going to be in my right ear?
Carlos, ¿dónde vas? Carlos, ¿dónde vas?
To the movies?
You haven't had breakfast. Sit down.
I'm not hungry.
Sit down. You have to have breakfast first.
You try to protect your children, but once they walk out the door, they're on their own.
And they're gonna go to hell before they die. Oh, young Bruce Wayne is being seduced by young Selena Kyle once again. Cut scenes from Gotham.
It'll make you feel good. 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 No.
Imagine being the pussy in school who, like, the girl you like comes up to you and is like, hey, smoke a joint with me. And you're like, no, that's not cool.
Yo, Carlos, yeah, got some news, man. It's a good blow, man. Let me just try something.
Here's Ron Weasley's brothers.
I got some ups, some real nice ups.
No, man.
Talk to your kids about offers of drugs. Help your children to just say no.
Or they go to hell before they die.
I went from hot shot.
Now we've just like fucking Doppler affected over to from the right ear to the left ear.
From hotshot lawyer to cocaine addict. And I didn't just ruin myself. I spread disaster among my family, friends, and businesses.
I stole for cocaine.
Yeah, that's enough from that guy. He was pretty boring. Let's hear from this guy over here.
See, cocaine torments you till you do anything to get it.
When I was doing cocaine, I got so selfish. I wish I didn't have no one. No kids, no parents, no people who loved me.
I created the Skynet application and Terminator 2. It was a whole big thing.
I don't know how I got there, but I sold everything for cocaine. Took away my self-esteem.
For years, I denied the addiction until the money was gone.
This guy looks like Orson Welles in that one, like, fucking advertisement he did for wine.
And my jet set life.
Ah, the French
Anyone
wine.
that says cocaine's not addictive, they lie.
When you do cocaine, you lie to yourself about being in control.
Cocaine's not hip. It's hype. Anyone who tells
That's a hell of a drug.
you it's okay is a liar.
Cocaine, the big lie. Call 1-800-662-HELP.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain.
Oh, wow, we're doing this again?
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
So, in other words, my brain before drugs is just an egg in the shell doing nothing and being a useless egg. But after drugs, it accomplishes its life goal of becoming an edible like sunny side up egg. You're really this never really I never really got the point they were making with this commercial. I get it. You know, it cracks your brain or whatever. It turns you into it fries your brain. I kind of get the point, but also it's like there's not really much you can do with a shelled egg. One way or another, you're gonna need to crack that egg. It's like, and what if that's your favorite way of eating eggs? You're really not selling this to anybody.
Any questions?
No, I've got no questions, Michael Keaton. That's fine. All right, well that's some assorted anti-drug ones. Let's do the classic. Let's do the best, better than the rest. I don't know why I'm in all caps. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hang on. Oh, it's the director. Oh, okay. Don't tell me I need to log in.
This is crack. Right.
Oh, there's something very special about this even still. I guess, you know, me and a lot of the other people here are probably not getting the full experience of this because I didn't grow up with Pee Wee Herman on TV. And so when I later learned about Pee Wee Herman and his original like performances, it happened around the same time that I also learned that he did this ridiculous drug PSA. So it might have had a very different effect on people if it had happened, if we were all the same age, like when he was relevant and he was still on TV. I don't know. But yeah, I guess he was, after he jerked off in that adult movie theater, he was contractually court appointed, obligated to do this PSA.
This is crack. Rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool. But doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
Don't you fucking come at me with the puns, Pee Wee, you motherfucker.